Hey everyone, how we doing today? How we doing today? I hope we're doing well. Um, we're about to do some crying because we're playing Tears of the Kingdom. So if you're not ready for that, then step aside. Now I don't know what's wrong with the camera, but also my phone camera isn't working either. So for whatever reason, none of my cameras are showing light properly in this room right now. So just expect the awful blurry mess you have now, and we're gonna have to deal with that. But yeah, we're playing Tears of the Kingdom today. I only have the Switch on. Should probably do that. Now, if you weren't around for when I was playing Breath of the Wild, I did that on my YouTube channel, and I had moderate success. Pretty fun. Pretty fun game Breath of the Wild is, but I never actually beat it. I still haven't beaten it. But I just finally I got back into playing it. So I played Breath of the Wild as well as I've already started Tears of the Kingdom. So I already know a little bit about what's in this game and whatnot, but yeah. So I'm excited for that, but we're gonna basically be going a good bit today, probably at least until 1 o'clock or so. Okay. I do want to tweet out about it because I haven't had the automated tweet thing in here in such a long time. I'm like, huh? I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. And I just never bothered fixing that or anything, or never did this, never did that. But yeah, wow, Breath of the Wild's gonna go crazy right now. I really do need a new capture card because this one has like so much input lag on it now, and it doesn't make anything look good anymore either, and all that other stuff. Yeah, let me tweet about this real quick. I'm quite excited because, well, I mean, you know, why wouldn't I be? This game is this game's great, so that's kind of why I'm like, hey, I'm excited to stream it or whatever. You know, I actually got to a good point to start the stream as well once I actually end up in the game. And once I actually decide to tweet this, if I can find where my Twitch app is. I haven't moved any of the apps on my phone in a long time, but I just somehow can't manage to find anything, which is ridiculous. Nothing that's ridiculous is how blurry the camera is because the lights in here are somehow messing with everything. And how that is beyond me. Alright, I think I got it on Twitter. I'm just gonna make sure my volume's working and then we're set. Hello? Hello? I can't tell if it is or if it's not. Okay. My only concern really is gonna be how the game volume sounds. Because there's no volume settings in Nintendo games because Nintendo is a horrible gaming company, but and let's like not try to dispute that because it is literally fact. Nintendo is like the worst gaming company currently. I mean, let's be honest, you know, they haven't been number one since the PS2 came out. And the PS2 came out like 23 years ago. So Nintendo hasn't been number one for 23 years. And what are they doing to try to be better, try to be number one? Not a thing. When that OLED Switch came out and nothing was different but the screen, I seriously thought that they lost their minds. You know, just being honest. Because I'm like, how can you make such a little, like, adjustment like that? And you essentially did, like, nothing. I wish I had, like, anything to cook. That's my problem. I have a spicy fruit and mushroom mix. Because we're about to go on a cold part of the map. So I need, like, something to eat. But my problem is, I feel like I need a second thing. If there's anything around here. Got minecart stick. I mean, you know, there's a lot to this game that if you know, you won't know what it is, but yeah, just wait like a couple minutes and you'll find out. I'm not gonna really go over everything. You'll just see what it is when it happens. Is there anything living in here? There is. Good. Sweet. So I was playing Breath of the Wild yesterday, and there's those things that there's like the guys that shoot the lasers. I forget what they're called, but I was having such a difficulty with those guys. I killed the ones that stand by themselves, or not stand by themselves. I killed the ones that don't like move. Those are the words I meant to say. You know, one thing that sucks about this game in comparison to Breath of the Wild, well, many things, because I feel like Breath of the Wild is the better game so far. Especially since like they didn't change. I feel like the only thing they changed in this game really is the map. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, they also got all these things that you can get, which I guess is different. You can't teleport to the shrines, which is pretty stupid in my opinion. Unless there's something I missed, but there's one of them. One of them's around here somewhere too, and we're gonna get to that in a minute. So I get up to the top of this mountain. Actually, no, I wanted to cook. I wanted to cook something first. I don't want to sit by the fire. I want to cook. Two peppers, two fish. I'm not really sure what I'm going for here, but I'll figure it out. Spicy pepper seafood. It gives me a lot of hearts, and I could use that. I could use those hearts for quite literally, you know, actual things I would need to do. But also, Link got his arm fried off, by the way. So that's why he has like this mechanical arm. Now that I got everyone up to date, it's time to save Zelda again. That's right, boys. We're trying to save Zelda once again. Somehow she just can't stay out of trouble. I don't think I've been in here. I don't want one of these things. Bro, stay still, man. Oh, fine. Oh, I didn't realize that led it down here. Okay, sure. Well, now I got a nice loop around for some reason. That is what it is. I'm not really sure if the game volume is good or not. I'm just gonna hope it is. I got it down to 22. If that's not good, then there's an issue. I go up here. Alright. It's crazy I got no good bows and I'm almost out of arrows, but I'll figure it out. There's a shrine up there. And here's this guy. The power of his arm is in my arm now, so... Hey, boys. Ow. Oh! Yeah, they clapped me good. I like the amount of spicy peppers I can find too. It's always good. I can get a little bit of a kick or something going. There was a boss that was down there on that circle thing, but I already took care of that guy. I didn't want to do it on stream because I died to it like 30 times. I'm like, I don't want to waste time on a stream and do that. But I got it eventually. I think that's actually one of the same guys over there. So, I mean... we'll see what happens. Actually, I don't think it is one of the same guys, is it? This guy looks too tiny. Now he knows I'm coming. Oh no, not... oh, it's one of these guys. These guys might be worse than the actual boss. Okay, let me eat something real quick. God, man. I can't stay out of the length of the whip. Nope, I'm dead. Ooh, that's a good way to start things off here, huh? One of these guys. Yeah, this isn't the boss I was talking about, but this guy was also giving me a bit of trouble. And I just gotta stay away from him and get to that shrine. I feel like that's the moves here. We're gonna ignore that guy. It's up there though. How do I get to up there? There's a cave there. That's probably where I go. If I can sneak around here. It doesn't see me right. I think I'm safe. Saw this chest and was like, oh, we gotta go here. Amber. Now that I actually know about the use of amber and whatnot. I almost went so wrong. I was about to fall off the edge. I'm just like, yeah, let me just do that cool little jump right there. What is that? Probably go with something stronger like this. Oh, he had a chest in him, huh? Great. Opal. That wasn't good. I might be missing a lot of stuff, but I'm just trying to book it to the top. Oh no. Well, I know what to do now. Far. Forgot about I can do this. Nah, man. Come on. Well, my bow broke, and plus I'm almost out of the heat thing. I don't know if I need it up here. Hopefully not. I really need some bows or something. That's the problem. I mean, there might be a way to craft them. I might just be a little stupid, and I can't figure that out. How do I use the flame emitter? It's not really cold in here, so I don't need that. I wanted that flame emitter, but I just threw it, and I don't think I can safely get that now. Let me do a thing here called save. And see what happens. Bruh. I can't do any of this guy anymore. Okay. Well, this thing shouldn't be this strong, should it? No, I can bring that back. Move towards me. Thank you. What is the... How do you use this thing? Bro, I'm taking everything in the book at him. Oh, I know what you have to do. Obviously. Which I didn't think of for some reason. You have to hit it. I have to hit it like I have to hit the fans, which you guys don't know about because I didn't do it on the... Oh, pick it up, Link, you useless tool. Come on. What are you doing? Bro, rotate it. Pick it up. Pick it up. There you go. Forgot I doesn't have a weapon. Oh, so incompetent. Die. 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 Great. Now before that recharges, let me put that there. Oh my. I just fried that man. I just let that man have it. Okay, got some opal. If there's something better in this one. Ah, flame emitter. That's good though. I can replace the one that I just had to use. Like stone. I'm gonna equip this, the thick stick, or the thick stick, apparently it's just called. And then I'm gonna hold one of these, drop it, switch powers. And then we get an upgrade on the thick stick. So now it's the like hammer, which is the thick stick and the like stone. So, I mean, we got a weapon on our hands here. I'm going to switch back to the spear, though. I like the look of the spear. And we got to get the cold food back. Which, 6 minutes. 6 minutes I'm a big fan of. But, I don't know if it's going to cut it. It's a bit cold now. I just need to get to the shrine, and then once I get from there, I should be fine. My only concern will be getting back, because I can go to the shrine all I want. Once I get out of there, I'm assuming it's not going to go on. I heard battle music. I don't see anything. Oh, over there. I don't really care about them. I just want to get to the shrine. I think that's up here. But I don't think I can climb ice. Nope. It's up there. How do I get up there? Oh, that isn't ice. It's not reachable either. Ah, that's where I need though. How do you get up there? I don't need a rock. There's a guy I can fight up there. I think that's one of those elemental guys that I was having issues with. Thanks for your sacrifice, sir. I will not go unnoticed. We already got half of our time elapsed. Right, this is going to go really well. He's about to strike. Switch weapons, thank you. Oh my. See, that's just what I didn't want to happen. I've been saving this bad boy for when, times are tough. Feasibly, I can beat these guys. But I just have to play my cards right. Oh my. Where's that fruit? Oh my god. Bro, I just had to play my cards right and I played them all wrong. I'm running out of options to stay warm up here, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, like I said, fighting these guys isn't exactly my priority. My priority is getting up here. I do not see a way up. Well, what do they expect me to do? Oh, I got all my time back. That's good. Ah. Jeez, Link. How pathetic are you? You can't climb up a root. I can't either, but I'm not in a video game. I'm a real life man. There we go. This thing is armed, so I might have to fight it. Nah, I'm good. Alright, I got to the shrine. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, I wanted to get to the shrine, and now that I've achieved that, I think we're gonna do great things. Let's go. Oh my. There's no way I can survive the cold once I get out of here, but... Extend your right hand. What's this man gonna give me? It better be like temperature control or something, because that is what I need so badly. Come on, arm daddy. Let's get this. What is arm daddy giving me? What could I be given? What could I be given? Move upward if you saw material and emerge on top. Okay, good. I was just testing if I could hear the volume in the game, and I think I can. The ascend ability. I think I will find it pretty useful. My only concern is, again, when I go back outside, it's going to be really cold, my guy. And that is something that, personally, I am not a fan of. Oh, yeah. I was moving through solid states of matter. There's a chest here. So let me just... Although it might be a chest, it's not. Not as useful as I would like it to be. I think that's one of those guys I had problems fighting up here, isn't it? No, that doesn't look like the same guy. Well, let's see what happens here. I'm sure I got this in the bag. Oh, actually, I did have that in the bag. I got a bow. I got a couple parts for him. I got all the things a man needs. So this is one of those things where I need to use multiple... Yeah. Grab the bridge, man. Bro, I'm right there. Alright. Ah, I don't want to do that. I still have a minute 22 of that resistance. So that needs to tell me I need to hurry and cook something up so I can get more. And then I can fight those guys. Okay, yeah, light that offers evil and these is evil and light a blessing. Great. I have 3 lights of blessing now because I visited 3 shrines. Again, it's a shame I can't teleport to these. Okay, I don't need your shrine lore. Like one of the gripes I have with this game is, again, it is almost exactly Breath of the Wild, but Breath of the Wild is a great game, so no harm. Yep. Oh, good. I can now get into the Temple of Time. My only issue, um, that was a waste of time. I'm just like, oh, can something happen if I go back in here? Oh, I don't need to be in here again, so I think I want to leave. Great. Yeah, let me just waste my time a little more. I got a lot more stuff to explore in the snow. I gotta see what those 2 lengthy necked guys are doing. Where's my portable device? And just place it right here. And then we gotta cook. Hold one of these, hold another one of those. And there we go. And then we're gonna cook this up. And like, you need to hurry it up, my guy. For spicy fruit mushroom, sweet. I'll only be stacked, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Great, now we get another 6 minutes. See where this is going, boys? I have this in the bag. What's this? Oh, of course there's an actual one in here. I'm just breaking my weapon instead of using something that will, break them. Great. Let me test my... Never mind, there's no roof. Let me test my ability. The roof. Oh, the roof. Uh-oh. Unbearable cold. Oh, crap. Oh, well, I see. I didn't think that would be a thing. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be fine. No, you jump in water. Like, what are you expecting? I wasn't considering. I wasn't considering that. I wasn't considering that, to be honest. Why do I have no cold resistance? No. Oh, crap. Stop. I don't. Okay, hold on. Let me just. I need to remake that food. Well, instead of wasting one of my pots, I'm going to go over here, since I know I have time now. I'm going to make the food. I'm going to eat it, save, all those shenanigans. Hold that and hold these. Great. Now we're going to cook. What? That isn't good. You hate to see when that happens. Oh, I can't cook because it's not lit. Ah, shit. Yeah, device. Okay. Oh, God. Hold. And hold two of these. Cook. Hurry. Hurry it up. Hey, Oren, how's it going? I don't know how long you've seen that there. I'm just playing the new Zelda. And I'm doing fantastic, actually. And by that I mean not at all. But how are you? How are you? I mean, hey, you're doing good, and that's what counts. But I mean, I've been going through a lot of stuff. I mean, my cat, my cat's been gone 2 months and whatnot, and that sucks. And I'm still admittedly hung up over that. But I mean, it is what it is at this point. Oh, you can hear the game audio? Okay, hold on. The problem is with this Elgato, I don't know if it's because it's so old or whatever, is that either the game audio is too quiet or too loud, and um, I can't manage to get it to meet in the middle well. See what I can do. I can probably make it a little better, but I can't turn it up much louder, or else there's gonna be a problem. It's probably as loud as I can get it, or else it's gonna drown me out. So let me know if that's better. That's what. I think that's gonna be the mixer. I don't think. I'm also kind of not smart when it comes to doing streaming, so there is that small issue. I don't know. I use Streamlabs though, so I don't know. I don't know if what's like different and what's not. I've heard OBS is easier to use by some people, but I don't really know how to migrate all that, and I'm already on here, so. Anyway, I gotta get to those two guys. And I hate fighting those things. They got like long fire whips, and I'm just not equipped for them. I gotta figure out how to get down there. Come on, Link. Do this for Zelda. Oh no. Break your legs for Zelda too. She'd actually appreciate that. She doesn't like dudes with legs. Okay. Yeah, I mean, eventually, I'll probably make that switch because I do have OBS. I use it to, yeah, but kidding me. I use it to record my podcast, but I don't really use it to stream. So yeah, once I get all that figured out, I'll be good. But then again, I don't stream as much as I used to because I'm doing other projects. But like once I get back to 2 streams a week, you know, I'll probably get to that. I don't know. I got a lot going on in life right now, which sucks because I'm like, hey, if I could stream consistently, that'd be nice. Because I know when I was doing that last year and I was like streaming twice a week, I was doing I got some like pretty good stuff going and all that. And now I'm out of practice and like, it kind of sucks because now I don't even like remember how to be entertaining anymore either on like a stream. I feel like some people don't understand. You would obviously, but you got to like put on such a performance like in a stream to even like stand a chance. Oh god, I'm not gonna stand a chance here right now either. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Cook. Die. Light on fire. Flames. Flames. Oh god. Oh man. They just cooked me. Ah. Yeah, I mean, you just got to get in the groove of it. That's why I'm just like kind of not. So I'm not like feeling it. But I'm trying to like bounce back into it and I don't know. See what happens. Okay, you get a bit of time here, Link. Let's get things going here. I need to have the weapon already switched, and then I need to save. So then I don't get up there and fight with a little stick and then get destroyed. Let's bring talent back on the menu. Let's be really great, Link. Let's be really great. That's what I strive for. I got a wooden plank on my back, and I'm just like, see what happens now. Shield. Shield. Does the one of them have the whip? No, of course, they both have the stupid whip. Okay, wait, this is a lot easier than I thought it was. Oh, well, maybe not. It should be easy. It doesn't look hard. Get up, man. Get up. Put the shield up. And then I do hits like that. There we go. Oh, that shouldn't have taken me long. Hope the game audio is better now. I think it should be. Or it's too loud. It's one of the two. Opal. I did all that for Opal. Okay. Now I'm here and I gotta get all the way over here now. Alright, so these are the same exact thing. Great, so how do I get down there? That's my question. Oh, I thought that was going to break my ankles. I've done everything I needed to do in the cold. Now I got to get down. It's that big, like, planet in the sky. Look at that. big planet. Alright, how do I get back down? It's the cave here? We'll find out. Yeah, seems right. Yeah, I think I go down here. It's one of those frog guys again. I'm not gonna go after that guy. I guess I am. He's by the door. Oh man. Don't spit your stupid bubbles at me, man. I don't want them. They're gross. Oh. Ah. Whacked. Oh, I forgot. There's one of these guys here. I can take him. Oh, maybe I can't take him. Oh, that isn't good. How do I get out of the cold? I get 30 seconds to get out of the cold. I can't get down there in 30 seconds, so I gotta waste one of these again. Okay, what do I got left? Hold that in. Can I cook one pepper, and what does that do? Good. I can just make sauteed peppers. That gives me enough time to get out of here. I was like, oh great, I'm not gonna live. No, I will. I got a chance. Why is he climbing? Dude, get over there. I wonder if I can make this. Well, I guess that answers no. I was really hoping I could get down there. Oh my. I'm gonna have to waste another pot. I don't know how to get back down. Oh my, of course, Link. Why not? I try to get him to climb down too, and it's like, nah, I can't do that for you, fam. I gotta just hit the ground and plummet. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Oh. Link, you little cretin. It doesn't look cold down here, so I think I got this. Okay. I'm alive. I think it's warm down here. I'm entirely out of food. And I'm entirely out of health. But I survived. And I gotta get back to whatever direction the main quest was. I think I go down there. I don't remember. Great. All my good weapons are breaking too. It's fine. Pick up these arrows. Stop. And you put these in, and this is like a gumball machine basically, and you get all the good stuff. What I get here? Flame emitter, fan, portable pot. One of each. Works for me. Okay. Now I gotta see the map. I'm gonna make the assumption that I go down there and then I end up over here. But again, I can only assume. Really wish you could teleport to these shrines. I got 3 of them on this map. You can't teleport to them whatsoever. And I find that to be just a little bit annoying, actually, in my professional gamer opinion. But whatever. Okay, so now we're going to use the Ultra Hand. Gonna drop this right here. We're going to take the fan here. I'm going to rotate it like so. I'm going to attach it like so. That's a little wonky, but I'm sure it will work. This could easily send me off the rails too, we'll find out. I honestly don't remember where this goes. I think I want to go through the other side. Oh, I don't quite remember. Again, we're going to figure it out because we are a unit here. And we figure things out because we are geniuses. Hoorah! Let's go, guys. We got this. I got that dog in me. You guys got that dog in you. We know exactly what we're doing. I've had this cup of coffee next to me this entire time, and it's probably freezing cold at this point. I'm just like, yeah, let me never pick that up again. I wonder if I can use this and go through the ceiling here. I can. Let's go back down here. Alright. Well, I figured that out. I'm like, yeah, maybe I don't want to be back up there. But then it gives you the option to go back down, because if I had to be back up there again, then that would not be good. Okay, now what do we do? What was this? I don't need more. Now that I'm here, do we go up there? I don't know where that leads. I can see the tower. It's the big tower thing over there. Like that's the tower. My only question, how do I get over there? Plus there's a dragon guy over there, which, if we get to do something with that dragon, that'd be cool. Now that's the track we were just on. Where do I go? I genuinely don't remember. Like, I don't remember how to get there. Like, I don't have any idea. Do I go over there? I'm facing a shrine. That shrine is here. On this side of the water. I need to get... Where am I? Am I not above, like, a big body of water? This. So I need to cross. Cross here. And I'm over here. And then I can skip the doo-dah through over there. Or I can stay on the side I'm on. And get down here and... find this. I just need to get down in general and go from there. Alright, now that I'm here, sort of magic will happen. Arrows. This guy. What does this guy have to say to me? I don't care about the guidelines, man. I think I want to go this way. I'm not so certain. No, I don't. I want to go to my right. What am I doing? Am I backtracking or what am I doing is my main question. I don't want to go back up, do I? No, I want to go in where this is. Now that is up, isn't it? Oh, man. That's also the problem, is I can't figure out the layout of anything around here. So I keep, like, running around like a goof. And forgetting where things are. Oh well. Oh. Don't worry, everybody. I got this. I'm such a professional. I don't have this. I'm so tired from last night. Because I was watching the NHL playoffs, and that game went forever. Like, what, 4 overtimes or something? Nuts. Well, now I'm facing kind of backwards from where I need to go. I need to go this way. But on the same part of ground? How do I get over there? Okay. I need to go that way. I figured it out now. I got it all pieced together. Bro's swimming through the Earth's crust. Man, I wanted to go up there. Okay. We'll figure something out, guys. Don't worry. So it does lead me back up here, but I think I need to be up here. I think. Yeah, because I think I want to go this way. Did I miss a chest? Hey, energizing elixir. That's good. Yeah, well now when my stamina's low, I'll have that. Oh. I wish I had the glider like in the last game. Makes things so much easier. Suppose I jump down into the water there. And then I can climb back up. Well, I'm dead, so. Wow. Way to go, Xanthus. Way to go. 10 out of 10. That's quality right there. Jeez. Okay. They call me Mr. Professional because I'm so talented. There's gotta be another way. How do I get over there? Like, I will find out. Do I go through the cold to get there? Like, what am I missing? I don't think I do. I don't remember doing that. Nor do I really want that to be what I manage. I mean, that I can see what's there, and I can see that looks like a good possibility. There's a waterfall there too. See, I don't know. That's not how I did it before, and that's not how I'm doing it now. I just need to think and remember the layout of this map. Oh, I didn't take damage, surprisingly. Let's destroy these again. I should make sure to save this time so I can keep my stuff and not, lose all of it. Alright, now we must save, and we will prosper. Arg, matey. I'm a pirate. Give me thy booty. If I'm going to climb down, I should do it somewhere that has ground. Bro just pile drove himself into the ground. I was trying to let go and then re-catch again. It's fine. It's fine. Like, what just happened there, man? Like, you could have managed to not let any of that happen. But nah. Are you kidding me? Why are these back? Bro, I saved the game. Well, now there's nothing in them. Okay. They're messing with me now. See? Nintendo and the Zelda creators, they are messing with me. I could just jump down into the water. Oh, that worked out so much better than whatever I was doing. Okay. Okay, now we gotta cross the water. Oh, maybe I got this now. Maybe I got that dog in me again. Maybe. It's not likely. Nothing? Great. What's up, boys? Yeah, they want you to build a boat and just drive across there, and then I made that attempt, but you would be surprised how poor that went. Okay. I'm on the right side now. Looks like I gotta go backwards, go up around here, something up here, and then get across. So I need to get up there. This is such a useful ability. It saves me so much time. Hey, man. Thank you. I needed some meat. Haters say it didn't happen. Okay. So, several birds up there too, but as much as I need them, I want to get this quest done on stream, and that's not going to happen if I'm hunting for birds. We'll grab this fish. Well, I guess I'll grab this fish. But I got this one too. Boom! Hey, look at me. Look at that. I'm single-handedly like eliminating the fish population, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. You know? That's also like why I've owned so many fish and they've all died. I'm just trying to do my part in getting rid of those things. They are creepy. That was a joke. I'm actually like, every time my fish died, I didn't get like cry over fish because, I mean, they're fish, you know. It's not like having a dog or a cat or a moose. Moose is a very interesting one that I just picked there, but we're gonna go with it. But yeah. Is there like something I can do to make it so I can teleport to the shrines? But maybe that happens when I go to the tower. Like, there is this shrine right here, and I know in the past games you could like teleport. Maybe this guy will tell me. Okay, sure. I don't want to know, man. Like, I don't want to know. I don't want to go back there. I have mission to do. I really wish I could teleport to this. If it's not on the cards, it's not on the cards. It is what it is. Right, I need to get over there. How did I do that before? I made some type of raft. There's no materials over here. Well, I mean, I can just cut trees down and then there will be. The acorn is gone. Alright, so to build the ultimate raft, we need probably 2 good trees and 2 good fans. And we will see what happens. I wish they just left the one that I had made, but they decided to despawn it for whatever reason. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Okay, and now this is where the these will come in handy. Take out the vise. And then I'm gonna assume I should take out another one. Okay, now we get on into the water. In a dream scenario, we get into the water. In this scenario, we cry. Alright, it's working. Thank you. I'm on the right side now. I just need to figure out what I need to do from here. Oh, Lord. Apple. Yay. Oh, I see what I can do here. If I can get underneath any part of that rock, I can get all the way up there. And it looks like I can. Well, actually, I don't know if it's gonna... Aha! Yes. Yes. See how much easier this game has just suddenly become now that I have this ability? Oh, it saves me so much precious time. Oh, hey. It's the big bad boys. Oh, you guys are dead now? Oh, I took a little bit of damage there. Oh, look, a chest. I was stumbling upon these things. I can't open it. Must be another guy. Oh, there it is. Hey, man. Oh, this better be like the best chest in the game. Like, I need a good weapon. I need a shirt that has like armor on it. I need an extra heart container. Like any of these you want to give me. I'm sure I have a bow I can get rid of. You know, it's really hard to come by a good bow in this game. Also, like they don't, you can't come across those often for whatever reason. Opal, okay. One fuse attack power. Opal is like pretty useless. I love swinging a minecart at things. Let me tell you. Visually, it's just as good as it gets. Yeah, I got 35 arrows now. Good, I won't run out. Right, now what do I do? I'm starting to swing at the shrooms. Like, I think I've gone mad. We are so close to this temple, guys. I am just trying to find my way there. And we're really close. Sit by this fire until morning. Yeah, let's just sit here for a very, very long time, Link. You got this. You got that dog in you. Awooga. Don't know what that was. Not gonna answer. Not gonna answer anybody. Is this not a mechanic in this one? I thought I could just like pick up stuff, drop it next to a fire. This cooking? Aha! Great. Well, the other stuff didn't make it close enough for whatever reason. I wonder if I can... There we go. Look at this. Okay. And if I can just manage to cook this fish too, then, you know, we managed to get a good thing going here. You know, I just want to manage to get my genius card back in order. So if I can get that working, then we are set and we get the dog in us, which is something I've always claimed to have. I wanted to go 2 hours today and stream, but I didn't start as early as I wanted to. I guess I still could. I don't really have much to do today. I gotta read a book, I gotta lift some weights, I gotta run on a treadmill. And that's basically my day. So. Where did the fish go? Did I not pick it up? I didn't pick it up. Crazy. I'm gonna try the old drop method again. You gotta kind of get it in the glow, is what I am figuring out. But usually when you cook food, you know, you don't wanna set it on fire. That is usually what I'd be thinking is that you don't want any fire play going into your attempt at whatever. But what do I know? I really don't need to destroy any more of those. I really don't need arrows. Look how cool that dragon is. This might be the closest view I've gotten of it so far. I need to cross this little puddle. This little puddle, I say. It's a full-on body of water. Alright. I need over here. I don't remember. Hey boys, how's it going? Doing good? I can barely see. There's so much fog in the air for some reason. This ability is just bonkers, my guy. I mean, no, don't go back down. Oh. Like, I mean, I can just be standing here. I'm like, man, how would I get up there before this ability? I had to walk around and, you know, take all this time I didn't have, and now I can just teleport through the ground and be done with it. There's the stairs. Oh, that was close. That was close, Link. You know, you really, really gotta be careful out here, man. You know, there's some unforgiving rocks, unforgiving surfaces, and luckily you just dug your nails enough into these rocks to where you'd stick and probably rip your fingers off. Speaking of which, I almost cut my finger off at work yesterday, but, you know, what's new? Look at that machine wasn't on. That's all I'm gonna say. Because if that machine was on, then it would have been, you know, severed. I went through my fingernail with it off, which will tell you how dangerous those things are. Right, so how do I... Is that where I was? Did I need to be over there? Temple's there. No, I wasn't over there. I will need to maneuver something. Oh, thank God that was attached. Didn't think it was. Had concerns. But we're almost there. Just gotta cross this other puddle. There we go. Oh, I'm so close. So close to finding out what this temple is all about. And then, you know, maybe I'll succeed after that. I'll get up there from here. Alright, we're here. We made it. We did it. After going all around the map, figuring out all of what's what, we managed. Just a thought, I wonder if I could pop up underneath of here without ability and end up inside. Where do I need to go for that? Now I'm interested. I can easily get through there, so I don't have to really walk around, but I just want to know if I can get into there, the building. Yeah, the building's over the ground, so that wouldn't work. Okay. Good design, guys. Feels nice to skip the stairs every once in a while, but we're going to finally get in here. We're going to finally see what's what. Maybe I'll finally have some sort of strength in this game. Okay, we've opened the door. I'm getting in. I'm getting in. Let's go. They thought they could stop me, but I cannot be stopped. This looks complicated. I guess my coffee is gone. I don't remember finishing that. Let's get some water. My empty water bottle. I don't know what lies beyond these doors, but I don't feel like I'm strong enough. But we'll figure that out. Mr. Me, can I take this? I'm a Doors mask or something. Bro, just awakened the sun. Zelda. I have no clue what's happening. I feel like this isn't real. That's going to be my guess here. What's going on? Bro, my magic arm is radiating right now. I don't understand what happened. But whatever. What? Hey, I totally understand what's going on, you know? That's my problem with Nintendo games is they just they give you visuals, you know, but they don't like give you like dialogue or anything, you know, like to really help you along with the story. It's crazy. It's all things Nintendo games don't do. I mean, Nintendo being in business is wild. They got good games, obviously, but reversing objects moving until it goes back to where it was. Why would I want to do that? Okay. It will prove important. Well, I'm sure it will, man. Nothing this man just said to me helped me along in any sort of way, but whatever. Where are there stairs here? Clearly this can be climbed. funny. It's funny right there. Can't use any of these abilities ever? Okay. Oh, I see why this is of use. Oh, actually I don't, because I can't do any... Dude, oh my god. Okay. Fine. Rewind, man. Oh my god. Now, this is just... They're just doing this to me deliberately at this point, They're like, oh, no, man, you can't be doing any of this gamer stuff. You can't be doing any of this gamer stuff, man. Like, okay. What do you say, boss? Alright, I'll wait for this to get past. And this has to go up. And then, huzzah! Okay. I pray to this thing now. There's another shrine on the island. I like the sound of that. Oh, great. Now I can teleport. Bro. Bro, it's in the cold again? Ah. Ah. Okay. Okay, I got this figured out. Let me get to the map here. I can travel to there. This is in the cold though. So let me cook something up. Travel here. Travel here just to get out of this place. Now that I can finally travel and move around the map, and I'll have to just walk back and forth. That's a great part about playing the game. The longer you play the game, the easier it gets, apparently. So, yeah. Sweet. Only issue is this is cooked already. So is this. I only got 2 peppers. See what happens. Actually, no. Let me go look around in the tree area first and not get the chills. Oh, I thought that lily pad was going to kill me. I'm like, oh great, I landed horribly. No, I'm fine. Alright, we're going to do this other shrine. And then we're going to figure something else out. There doesn't appear to be anything living around here. I don't know if I can cook something that's already cooked. I'll find out. I've just saw birds right there, and I'm just like, oh great. I really didn't take advantage of that, huh? Could have killed a bird, had some bird meat. It's fine. Oh, there's a sky shroom. Okay, great. Great, okay. So I know the meat will give me more stuff, but, you know, let me just figure this out. Hold one of those, both of these, and I can't hold that. Oh god. Hold. So that'd be something good, that's all I'm saying. That isn't good. That isn't good. Oh man. Well, I'm out of peppers now, so that's... Okay. Okay, fine. You save the game right here. And we are going to see what happens. Oh my god. This is going to go so wrong. How am I going to get from here to here? No cold resistance? I'm not. I don't know why I'm bothering to do this right now. This is just not in the cards, not possible. I mean... Oh, I needed that cold resistance. I can't believe what I've done to myself here. Where am I? Okay, I didn't need the cold resistance. But where's the shrine? Apparently I'm right on top of it. I have a couple ideas. I don't know what I'm doing though. I figure out one of them. Wrong ability, man. Map. Why do I all of a sudden I can have a map ability? Whatever. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, let's see where this goes. Oh, well, that didn't do what I wanted. I can walk along up here for some reason. And where does that go? Oh, God. Oh boy. I'm figuring something out right now, guys. I don't know what, though. Okay, what am I doing? I slowly get up to the surface. Right here. Okay, yep. I know, but I'll take that into consideration. I won't. Oh, well. I stumbled upon that, didn't I? Oh, I wasn't thinking that would be a thing that would happen. It's good. Didn't even need the cold resistance either. I just happened to have gotten where I needed to be. Huzzah! Yeah. Okay, now I gotta use my rewinding skills on this one. And then I gotta go back to open that door, I think. Bro, what is it doing? Oh my. Oh, stuck. Stuck. Big time stuck. Big time stuck. What the hell are you doing, man? Oh no. How am I dying in this shrine? So that's what I want to know. Oh my, okay. What's this chest? Probably something good. It wasn't. Whatever. Okay. Just need to figure this out. Oh man, are you kidding me? This might be a little tricky here. I don't exactly get how this part works. What the hell is happening? Oh, I'm not sure why I'm winding it back at the moment, actually, because, you know, I'd have to wind it back so far to get this thing to look like it's open again. Ah, come on. Ah. Hold on. Go back. Go back, man. The wrong hand? This hand. Why can I not do what I requested it? Oh, I know what I need to do. Ah! Oh! There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, I had to figure that out. Like, oh, I get them together, and then I do it, and then I get it, and then everything works. Good. Good. Alright. Alright, I don't need any parodies of evil. I learned what a blessing. Good. Oh, okay. We've done so much on this stream right now. I just want to point that out. I have achieved so much greatness in this game that I feel like we have reached new heights, new levels, done new things. If I can get that fourth heart or whatever, then I think I'll be set. I think that's what it was promising me, but maybe I'm not too certain now. I don't know. So I assume I go back to the temple now. Came his home in a Bulba Frog. I mean, I would have guessed. Alright, let's go back to our mappy thing. It wants me back here. Can't teleport there, but I can go here. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, boys. We got this one figured out. We got this one figured out. Oh my. Once we get this part done, I'll end stream and whatnot. I got things I gotta do. I got a book I gotta read. For what reason, I don't know. But there was a reason, it's just not apparent anymore. As with a lot of things I've done in recent memory. It's apparent for some point in time, and then at another point in time, I just don't understand it anymore. And this is one of those situations where that's where I'm at. Alright. I'm not sure what's going to happen once I push past that door, but I hope it's something decent, and it's just not a big waste of time, because I'm like, I wanted to do it on camera or whatever. You know, want to do while I'm streaming. I'll probably end up streaming this game a second time whenever I do my next stream. I mean, I'd assume. I have no idea. We'll find out. I can't imagine why I wouldn't. Okay. Now we will go back over here and we will use this little rewindy guy. Oh, we will pray again. Pray for strength, Link. Pray for strength. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. I can conquer everybody now. Alright. Now, let's see if I can push this door open. I don't know if I'll be able to. Bro looks scared. Oh, I did it. Bro, we're getting dialogue now.
You haven't fully recovered yet, but that is to be expected. You're almost beyond saving. By visiting the shrines and receiving their blessings, you have mitigated some of the corruptions.
Game order is still a bit quiet, but I mean, it's hearable now, so.
Though our time together has been brief, I am so happy that we finally met. It was exactly as Zelda said. I've done everything I can for her. Now it is up to you.
Bro, you're telling me that was just the whole prologue of the game, and now I just be in the prologue, and now I'm like in the actual game? Because now this guy's gone? What? What has just happened? Okay, here we go, I guess. Now things are about to like get serious and start getting good. Let's let's walk to the end of this path and see what happens, you know? And then I assume I'm underneath. Good. Okay, here we go. Let's see what all this is about. I gotta say though, if you know or Link's actually doing all this, this much get annoying, you know. You gotta keep saving the same person that just can't seem to stay saved, and then you just do it over and over again 50 times, and you know it never seems to work out. Never seems to work out. Bro, say my sword can be fixed now. And finally, let me have a half decent weapon. You're probably gonna make it break or something, like all the other ones. What is happening here? What is happening here? Whoa. Is she in like another realm or something? Bro, I gotta fight an octopus guy right now. Oh, it's a dragon. I gotta fight the dragon right now. I quite personally don't want to fight the dragon right now. I kind of want to end stream. So if they want me to do a fight right now, I think I'm gonna wait to play the game until next stream. But actually that doesn't appear to be what's happening. It appears that we're opening up the ground. And now I can go land on the ground.
Link. Link. You must find me.
Bro, it's getting real now. It's getting real now. Okay, here we go. Better be water down here. Better be water down here. We're gonna land in here, get out of the water, save. Oh, this is just a giant brick. Oh man, if I would have landed a couple more inches, I think I might have hit a rock. Oh, this looks familiar. Oh. I'm stuck under a stupid lily pad now. Okay. Yeah, man, you just get yourself working out here, man, and see what's what. Hyrule Kingdom. Oh. Wow, is that the entire map up there? It's crazy. A lot smaller than I thought it was. Alright, well, I'm going to save the game. Actually, I'll probably take a look at the map for a second, and then we'll go from there. Well, we're back to the big old map of the last game. We did get that sky map, which I assume I'm never going to be back up there again. But yeah. Alright, we're gonna wrap things up there. Switch screens real quick, give us a good wrap. Alright, now that was something interesting there. That was a pretty good stream, I gotta say so myself. Got a picture of my cat up there now in the corner, if you haven't noticed. But well, that was nice. That was nice, but I gotta move on with my day, I got things to do. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to everyone who joined and chatted and whatever. I have no confidence on when next stream's going to be, so I'm going to figure that out. I know I'm going to Vegas in a couple weeks, so that's going to be a thing, and there's going to be a stream or anything during that week. And that's like the second week of June, I think. I can't quite remember. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll see you whenever I do the next stream.